Two. It's the People's Minister of Information, JR. It's the fantastic traveling film circus. We are live at the Landmark Theater in San Francisco. This big dude behind me, y'all recognize him. That's the legendary PRAS from Fugees. You know, Fuji Lie. So you got this new movie you got going on, Sweet Micky for President. What made you do a movie about Haiti? I know that's your background. What made you do a movie about Haiti, and what exactly is the movie about?
Well, the movie is about me going to see a friend of mine who is an ex-musician, but he's a very popular Haitian musician. And so after the earthquake, you know, I kind of like tapped him to kind of run for president of Haiti. Mm-hmm. And so the movie is basically like the behind the scenes of him making that transformation from being a musician to becoming a candidate. Now, he was a very provocative musician. Like, this dude used to wear diapers on stage, used to wear underwears on stage. So, you know, it was trying to like get him to make that transition so people could take him very seriously.
Well, I know that that was a big part of the film, was some of his artistic antics. The question that I wanted to ask you the most, because you also brought it up with Wyclef, who is also featured in the film, and you and Wyclef are on opposing sides. Mm-hmm. What is an artist's role in society, and does an artist have a role politically? I mean, of course you feel like yes, but what is the artist's role?
Well, I mean, every artist is different. Some artists, they just want to create their art and live their life. Some artists feel like, you know, because the platform that they have and the influence, they want to try to, you know, make the world better as they see it from their perspective. Right, so for me, being, you know, Haitian descendant, and after the earthquake, I didn't want to stand by idly and just watch what happened. So I felt like at that time, I wanted to make some kind of a impact and help the 15 million Haitians on that island, because truth be told, if my parents never met up in New York and had me, or they stayed in Haiti, I could have been one of those people, you know, at the earthquake, you know what I'm saying? So I always feel like, especially as black people, it's only fitting that we give back because we've been through struggles, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, in Haiti, they just start learning about the democratic process, and that's what Michelle Martelly represented, the democratic process, which every voter voice was being heard.
Wyclef coming into the race as the presidential candidate caused a little trouble, and I'm not going to tell the whole movie because I want them to go see Sweet Micky for president. How did it feel with you exposing somebody who you've been around the world with, you made history with, hip-hop history, Haitian history with, I mean, and now y'all on opposing sides, and you exposed them in a lot of ways. How did that feel? Did that need to happen, or that's the way things go, or what?
Well, I mean, obviously, you know, Clef is like a brother to me. We grew up together. You know, we started this whole thing together. You know, I tapped him to come join the Fugees. You know, and so like it just got political. You know, it wasn't about exposing him, the man. It was just him, the politician. So, you know, at the end of the day, I had to make a decision. Do I do something to help 15 million people and lose possibly a friend? Or do I keep one friend and lose 15 million Haitians? You see what I'm saying to you? So I decided not to go with the latter. You know what I mean? So, but it was politics. You know how politics is, man. It's just politics. After it was all said and done, it was all good from that point.
So will there ever be a Fugees album? A reunion album or tour?
That I don't know. I don't really see it, but
why? Why don't you guys see it? Y'all was in the same room, and all y'all got to do is pull L. And I mean, I know it's some issues that we even know of in the public, and I know there's probably more behind the scenes, but why not?
Just a lot going on, you know. People have gotten older, people in different spaces, and mentally, spiritually. I'm not saying it can't never happen. I'm never gonna say nothing ever gonna happen. But you know, also with the Fugees, man, I gotta be honest with you, we always been about the energy has to be right. Cause if the Fugees gonna put out an album, it's gotta be better than the score. It can't even be as good as the score.
That's cold.
That's gonna be hard to do.
That's why we're staying away from it. I'm saying to you, unless we feel like we can do something better than the score, we ain't gonna really rock with it. You know, to be honest with you. So it's better that we leave on a high than to come back, especially if we know our heart is not 100% in it.
Right.
You know, years ago, record company threw a vote at us of money. And it was like, yo, do we take the money and run? I'm talking about big money, man. But it's like, yo, we weren't thinking about the money. We were like, listen, we want to make sure that if we're going, I would rather them give me $10 to go make an album and come up with something incredible than if they gave me $30 million and come up with trash. You know what I'm saying?
Saying a lot.
I don't want to sell my soul for the pot of gold. You know?
No candy bullets, huh?
Nah, man, I won't do that.
No candy dip bullets. I hear you.
Well, I was born in Brooklyn, but Haiti is my lifeblood. My parents could have decided not to come to America. I could have been one of those kids.
There is still plenty of frustration with the government there over the slow progress of rebuilding.
Everyone wants work in the government. They don't.
You need someone who can inspire the people. So I called my friend Michel Martellier. I was like, you know what? You need to run for president of Haiti.
For over 20 years, he's been one of Haiti's favorite musicians, both outrageous and outspoken.
And then from that point, we like basically talking every day.
I read on the internet that you used to wear diapers when you were performing.
That's the artist, that's the actor.
Micky, the president, cannot run Haiti.
Are you running to become the next president of Haiti?
Wyclef Jean is running for president.
PRAS Michel said you lack a definitive plan to bring Haiti into the 21st century.
PRAS was saying that he'd support your opponent, Sweet Micky.
I guess there won't be another Fugees album.
It was a circus. Started to get a sense that the government was paying attention. They didn't like what they saw, so they made their move.
Everyone is on board. Everyone. The unrest was spreading, and the people were not backing down.
It doesn't matter. We're going to win somehow. The people won't let it go through this time.
Our people are being abused. I would rather take time to make them understand the need to stand up and stand for the truth.
Si vous pouvez reprendre les photos parce qu'il y avait quelque chose sur son costard.
Because I have something to show, man.
One of the things that disturbed me about the movie, Sweet Micky for President, was when you needed some advice and you got pressed in the movie, you went to Sean Penn and Bill Clinton, two people with dubious histories in Haiti in particular. You talked about the issue of the funds being stolen, and you know, I know you put Preval's name out there as doing it, which he was the president when the earthquake went down. But Bill Clinton and Bush is also a part of that, and that money being stolen. And you went to them for advice. Two white men in Haiti. Why?
Well, you know, at the end of the day, I didn't go to Bush. I don't know.
Not Bush, no, I'm saying Clinton and Sean Penn.
Yeah, well, I went to Bill Clinton and Sean Penn simply because at that time when Michelle was a candidate, there was a lot of fraud that was happening or was going to happen. So I went to them to make them aware of this is the people's choice. And so, because they weren't really aware of him. And you know, I was just making them alert, like, listen, if you guys don't find a way to try to help to mitigate this, these people gonna burn this country down.
Okay, let me ask you. information-wise. Do you know that Hillary Clinton's brother owns mines in Haiti, mineral mines? So I'm saying, I'm sure that they got a horse in the race when it comes down to the presidential candidate of Haiti. Now, I'm saying, was you negotiating for that candidate to be Martelly? Is that what it was?
I wasn't, listen, I gotta be honest with you, as far as those allegations or those talks.
Look it up. Yeah.
No, I'm saying, at that moment, I wasn't really into it like that. You know, I really went in there because my intentions were just purely about trying to help the people. It was purely about, I thought at that time, Michelle Martelly was the best candidate. Had nothing to do with my selfish needs or my ego. As a matter of fact, I didn't want anything, I didn't get anything from it. It was just something I wanted to do. Now, in hindsight, you know, one can make the argument, maybe I acted too hastily, or maybe I didn't have enough information about my candidate. But that moment, I felt like he was the best thing, and he helped to change the political landscape in Haiti. Now, there's always going to be other elements around that's going to be doing whatever they're going to be doing, and I can't control that. You know, you understand what I'm saying to you? Only thing I was worrying about is him, the candidate. That's like if you my man, right? And we're on the block, and then I go to OG dude, but OG dude maybe did some more gangster stuff right there, but I know he can secure the perimeter where we at. He can help. I'm gonna go to that because I'm only looking out for you. What he got going on politically or what happened before that, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I just want to make sure you're good.
And I understand. What I can say is, from being on the ground in Haiti at that time of the earthquake, I know how dire the situation is. I mean, you showed a lot of it, but I mean, I remember going to Haiti at that time and being depressed for weeks, and it was some of the most depressing. I mean, the smell of the people being there for months under the buildings and rubble everywhere, the whole city flattened. I mean, what the equivalent of the White House was flattened, which you showed in the in the film. So I do understand, you know, a fast move, you know. But what I do also want to commend you on, I loved your politics in the movie, in particular when you talked about Aristide at one point being the people's choice. And then right after that, Preval, who was seen as his political cousin, was basically responsible for that aid, or part responsible for that aid not getting to the people. And you exposed that, and really that was really, in my opinion, as somebody who watches Haitian politics, the death of Lavalas right there. And I loved how you put it together, and I mean, I wanted to commend you on it. You know, besides the Clinton and the Sean Penn thing, and even with that, I think people need to see it. But I mean, besides that, we agree on everything you was putting in there.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know a whole lot about Martelly, but what I do like is that it pushed for discussion. You know, and it pushed for a change of guard where people had to talk about what was needed. I mean, when else was the Haitian presidency talked about in the United States? But when you put a horse in the race, and then Wycliffe put his horse in the race, it brought Haiti center stage. So I commend you on it. I want the people to go see it. Where is this? What is the plans for this movie?
Well, right now we're doing we're on an Oscar campaign right now, and so we're just building the groundswell. And then the plan is we're going to release it because we have a distribution Ignite channel. They've been incredibly great with us as far as partnership. We're releasing it in January to commence the 6-year anniversary. So it's going to be coming out here, you know, theaters out here. Obviously, this is not Avengers 6, you know what I mean? So you ain't going to see it in every theater, but it's going to be like theater in the area where we feel like a certain demographic could appreciate and go see it. You know, when you see the movie, it ain't like some people might think it's a typical documentary. As you can see, it's not. But also, this movie very important because it addresses the needs and the issue that we got going on right here. It's about our voices being heard. When you're talking about, like, for example, Black Lives Matter, it's the same thing. Like, people gotta understand the way the system listen to you is you gotta take it. And that's what, if you notice in the movie, them Haitians was like, yo, this is who we want, and we don't care. If you don't give us what we want, we're gonna burn this place down.
You know, one of the coolest and funniest statements you said in the movie that dealt with that? You said, why Cliff got kicked out the race? Nothing.
Right.
Martin Lee get kicked out the race?
Country go blitz.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said in the movie. So.
Yeah, you know, so you know, I think, and especially, you know, being here in San Francisco, which is right near Oakland, where the Black Panther movement started.
No doubt.
You see what I'm saying to you? So this movie right here wouldn't have happened if there weren't a Black Panther movement. And you can see, you know, the correlation. So this movie is very important for all your people who's watching it. When it comes out, definitely go check it out because it's a historical thing. But it's also, it's one of those movies that you ain't gotta know about Haiti. You ain't gotta have to be in Haiti to really appreciate this movie and what it stands for. And so, you know, I commend you for, you know, watching the movie and having me and interviewing me about the movie.
No doubt, man. I want to say it's not a preachy movie, but it teaches you everything you need to know to catch you up to date. Now, of course, you can go more in depth, but it gives you the basics on Haitian history, what's been happening, what's its relationship to the United States, the Duvaliers. Yeah, that's another thing. Why didn't you put Baby Doc coming back to Haiti under Martin Lee? Why didn't you put that in the movie? Well, you didn't put none of the Martin Lee presidency.
Yeah, no. It was just, you know, the movie is just about, you know, the campaign.
Just the campaign.
Yeah, you know, we didn't want to get into the politics of things because I don't think people care about that.
Wait, and let me say this. You know what else I respected about you? Even though Martin Lee was your man and you had a lot to do with his presidency, you said at the end in words, he was accused of being corrupt.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you kept it 100.
Listen, B, that's my man, but you know, right is right, wrong is wrong. Because at the end of the day, you know, I'm only going on the side of the people.
Straight up.
You see what I'm saying too? Even though that's my dog, just like Clef was my dog. But I'm riding with the people. That's all it is. So
no doubt.
Michelle went on some bullshit. I'm going to expose it. You see what I'm saying to you? It's what it is. You know what I mean?
I'm rocking with you.
You know, so
I'm rocking with you.
No doubt. You know, so it's all good.
This is PRAS, Fugees. Last question. You was making music in the film. Do you have some music coming out?
Well, we're doing a soundtrack to the movie, so it's gonna come out in January also. So I'm kind of excited about that. Some new material, you know, and obviously there's gonna be some material that's in the film, like some of Michelle Montelli music. So it's gonna be a combination, but we definitely putting out some new music, like 3-4 new songs on the soundtrack, and let's take it from there.
That's what's up. Well, we appreciate you, man.
Thanks a lot, man.
Thank you, my brother.
Respect.
Respect, bro.
Okay.
Cool.
Get him to say the Fantastic Traveling Film Circus. Can you say you know, that's the name of the show, the Fantastic Traveling Film Circus.
Fantastic Traveling Film Circuit?
Circus.
Circus.
Yeah. Fantastic Traveling Film Circus.
This is PRAS, and I look at the Fantastic Traveling Film Circus.
I got you.
Hold on 1 second. Let me put this mic.
Yo, what up? This is PRAS up in here, and guess what I'm doing? I'm watching the Fantastic Traveling Film Circus. That's what we do. We bring all the clowns, all the... No, I ain't gonna go there like that.
We expose the clowns. We expose the clowns.
I got you.
Yeah,
okay.
Feel me?
I like that.
Ain't no juggling right here. We
okay,
smash the jugglers.
All right, come on.
Blow that fire on.
Yo, what up? This is PRAS, Michelle up in here. You know what I'm doing? I'm watching the Fantastic Traveling
Film Circus.
I got. Yo, what up? This is PRAS, Michelle up in here. Guess what I'm doing? I'm watching the Fantastic Traveling Film Circus. And guess what we're doing? We're exposing all them clowns. That's right. Put down your tents because we're coming right around your neighborhood. Blah, blah, blah.